You know how you know how we run things here.
Boo! You stink!
What's up, guys? Destructor here, and today we're talking about Dr. Cupcake 445 himself, Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, for some reason, this cocksucker decided to come back to YouTube, unfortunately, and there's morons that are just defending him, like, welcome him back in open arms, because, they're a bunch of retards themselves. But, I do find funny, now since he's addressing what happened, a few months ago with, a minor, I thought he said he would actually not address since he said everything is to say.
For those that are looking for me to expand on this weekend, not gonna. I already said what I needed to say.
He's full of shit!
Ah, yes, typical. When you're that successful, you tend to be full of shit. It's something new with influencers. They are the new celebrities for a reason. But what I have to say this, he was making, these cringy hives. He has this, cringy-ass video that we're just gonna mock in a few seconds here, where he's, pretty much, returning from Epstein's Island. That's what you need to know. But it's funny, beforehand, he was pretty much oh, I'm playing chess here. It's who are you playing chess with? The fucking little girl or something trying to meet up there, buddy? What is this? And then, people will clown on him. He was pretty much just coping, making fun of the pronouns. Yeah. Oh, that's some low-hanging fruit shit. Make fun of pronouns. Yeah, that's gonna really fucking show that you're so cool and secure. Man, you act like an insecure fucking retard and shit. You're just coping your way to just come back, and unfortunately a bunch of anti-woke losers are going to accept you because they are a fucking bunch of pieces of shit themselves. And let's just get into your cringy little trailer, buddy.
Champions Club. We're just getting started.
Holy shit, the cringe meter is off the charts. This guy in his little boat thinking he's so cool. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I'm hard, I'm this, I'm tough. Look at my bulletproof vest. Aren't I so cool, man? Look at my stats, I look like someone you don't fuck with. Bro, you look more like a jacked up version of the main antagonist from the Ted movies. You're not really fucking slick, my guy. And as I find funny about your little shit there, it's you're returning from Epstein's Island. The jokes write themselves for crying out loud. What were you doing a fucking gangbang with Donald Trump on that island? Good fucking god, it is some fucking crazy ass shit. Were you doing some orgy shit with Bill Clinton? Because holy crap. Because this is fucking lame as shit. I get you're trying to be all hard and cool and shit, but it comes off as fucking lame, my guy. I'd rather listen to Dream's fucking music than actually have to watch your cringy ass shit. But hey, I have to fucking do this shit. And, well, since you decided to come back, let's just get into your actual, shit show of a fucking response. The first thing I really gotta talk about is, well, the messages and how you responded to when people want to, to show us the messages.
People want
Show the message! Release the messages! Show the messages!
What are we in second grade?
Bro, what are you trying to hide? Because if it really wasn't that bad as you claim it is, just show us the fucking exchange you had with this person years ago. It's not hard. Don't give me this legal bullshit argument. Considering it's been out all in the open now, and considering you're planning on suing, what all that bullshit, just fucking show us. It's not that big of a deal. It's what you're telling me is that you did some pretty fucking sus shit, and we don't want to see this because if we did see it, well, you're boned basically, and that's the fucking whole deal with it. But let's talk about the next thing. I love how you're like trying to just cope and pretty much, oh, they're coming after me because I'm good looking on this, on that, and let's just look at this clip right here.
Twitch treat the doc so differently from their other streamers. I mean, outside of the obvious. I mean, just take a look at me, right? Unfiltered. The realest motherfucker in this industry. 6'8", gorgeous, athletic, successful, college degree, college athlete, bourbon business, gaming studio, beautiful family. And trust me, we've worked hard for over a decade to improve as a person, a husband and father, and to get where we're at today. I mean, I'm in such a good place today. And all these people, they all act like they're just so perfect.
Man, if you were trying to actually improve yourself as a person, you wouldn't be obsessing over this shit like you're Mr. Crocker or some shit. But when it comes to you, I just find it hilarious that you're just gonna sit here and just be like, oh, because I'm just like so good looking, I've been so successful in this and that's. Like, no, you did something very wrong, you admitted to it, and now you're trying to fucking rewrite history saying, oh, I really didn't do it, and just try to be a fucking piece of shit. So there you fucking go. Now let's get on to the next thing. Yeah, this guy has pretty much like mentioned like other streamers and shit, and they did like horrific shit that should be banned off of Twitch and stuff, but he gets banned. And let's just take a listen.
The reality is, they wanted to cut down the doc. Plain and simple. Take a look at some of these horrendous acts of Twitch streamers that were never banned. I've got some examples right here. Example number 1. A streamer that frequently used the N-word while publicly streaming, which constitutes a violation of Twitch's policies if accompanied by hateful intent. Twitch scheduled a meeting with the streamer to ascertain his intent to determine whether his conduct was a violation of Twitch's policies, ultimately determining it was not a breach of Twitch's policies. Why wasn't I called into a meeting? Why wasn't my intent taken into consideration, champs? Example number 2. Streamer was reported for discussing doing things with deceased animals and discussing pedophilia, all while live streaming. Never suspended, but instead given a multi-million-dollar contract. Example number 3. Streamer was reported for a sexually explicit stream involving children and telling children to send Snapchats of them playing with themselves. Never suspended, but instead, given a multi-million-dollar contract. It's so obvious that certain Twitch executives, employees involved had personal biases against the doc and used all of this as an opportunity to terminate my contract.
Yeah, okay, what they did was bad, but how does this change what you did was any better? You still did something wrong. Just because you're calling out other people for doing like wrong things doesn't mean what you did was any better. That'd be like a drug addict saying that doing drugs is bad. It's like, okay, yeah, no shit, but coming from the person's doing drugs, yeah, fuck off. In this case, you did something wrong and then trying to like say, oh, what you're doing is wrong is fucking hypocritical because you have no room to fucking talk. Pot calls them kettle black. Yeah, fucking, that's what it fucking feels like. It's honestly a fucking joke.
You see, you don't know shit, and it was obvious from your tweet. You didn't have any firsthand knowledge of my dispute with Twitch. You said that I got banned from Twitch because I was sexting a minor through Whisper's messages? Do you even know what the legal definition of sexting is? I do. And yeah, I used Twitch's Whispers, but trust me, I wasn't sexting anyone. You also said the word minor, Cody. I even made sure that word was emphasized in my statement, edited, etc., just to make sure these so-called journalists would pick up on it. And boy, oh boy, did they ever, champs.
Oh, please, educate us on what sexy means to you, you fucking weirdo. Because you flat out admit it. Just because, like, you might edit the tweet later saying, like, some other bullshit or whatever, doesn't change the fact that you flat out admit it. Like, if you truly believe that you were innocent the whole time, you never would have admitted it in the first place, you fucking sicko. I don't know why you're trying to, like, walk back now, be like, oh, I didn't really do it. It's like, what's wrong with you, my guy? Like, what are you trying to accomplish from this?
I even used the word inappropriate purposely. And look at how it's defined by everyone, champs. Huh? Including these defaming articles. I'm sorry, but mutual bantering with inappropriate jokes taken out of context should have never led to me getting banned from Twitch in the first place.
Then show us the context. We just want to see the messages, my guy. You don't need to like an immature fucking twat about it. And I love how you're trying to act all 4D chess with this shit because like, oh, I'm fucking so smart over here. You're not slick, my guy. We see through the bullshit you're trying to fucking do. It's not working whatsoever fucking ever. You're just digging yourself a fucking bigger grave. I don't know what you're trying to gain from this shit. And the sad thing is that I feel like Dr. Disrespect's probably gonna get away with this crap because he's a huge ass like fucking like figure on the internet. He's got millions of subs. Unless like the damning evidence comes out and he finally gets banned or some shit, or like we see more evidence, yeah, he's pretty much fucking just gonna get away with it because, well, lol, this is the year of the fucking pedophiles. I mean, we have EDP 445 coming back for crying out loud. James Charles is still on YouTube. Like, what the fuck? SS Sniper Wolf can get away with doxing people. If you're fucking famous and you got millions of subs, yeah, people don't really give a fuck at the end of the day because that's just how it is, and it's honestly a fucking joke. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and of course, go fuck yourself, Dr. Disrespect.